not those guys again.
You're listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. Just listen to our song. That's all we do.
Oh yeah, well, it's a good song. I'm glad I found it.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
How did you blur everything? What is this new? What is this sorcery?
I blurred it. I'm watch. Ooh.
How do you do that?
It's a feature in StreamYard. Go to your settings, and in your settings you go to virtual background, and you choose blur. See, I could be a brick wall. I could be in this fancy house. I could have an R3 background.
Whoa.
Or I can just blur. I'm going
to go this.
Where's Nigel with the brie?
I just don't like that it gets rid of my headphones.
Yeah, it depends on where you move. It's supposed to be somewhat smart, but
it says it recommends using a green screen.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be a lot better if you did use.
You know what I would do? I would wear a green, like the Green Man suit,
and then you just be a head.
Just nothing. I'd cover the whole head too, like Charlie.
All you would see is your floating
the headphones.
Yeah.
So how you been, man?
Good. It's been a minute, as I said earlier. But no, I've been good. It's been nuts back at work. It was kind of nuts before work, like before the holidays.
Yeah.
And it was nuts since I've been back to work. But yeah, we haven't recorded since October. We missed November, and then we missed December.
We did the stream.
Yeah, the stream was in November, right?
No, it was the first week of December, wasn't it?
Was it
December 3rd? Yeah.
Yeah. So we missed November, and then we missed December because of the stream too. So
yeah, and then
because we're making excuses.
It's not that. It's just shit got in the way, man. Shit got in the way. Yeah. But yeah, like it's been busy here too. Like the holidays have been hectic. Like I had a week off, and on Christmas Day I tested positive for COVID. So as soon as I tested positive, I went upstairs into the bedroom, and I isolated. And it sucks because, well, my son's not listening to this. Spoiler, if there's any kiddies in the car, cover their ears or anything along those lines. But like, I didn't get to see them like open any presents from Santa and anything like that. So I literally had a webcam set up and I watched them do it. But it was just like, this is the first year that he kind of really was excited for it.
Yeah.
And I missed the whole thing. And then unfortunately Ashley got it, my mother-in-law got it, my mom, my dad, my brother got it. We then found out that my son's daycare had an outbreak, and that's more than likely where we got it from.
Yeah.
Because he was fine. Nathan was more than fine. So like on the third day of me having it, they got it worse. Like, well, they didn't get it worse. They were just in the beginning days, so they were worse off. So then I went on like a cleaning everything, taking care of everybody. So I didn't even get to recover fully.
Well, yeah, you were saying that. You said you were still having symptoms and not feeling the best, but you had to plow through. And I mean,
I was
if
gassed.
Everybody else is down. You got to try to pick up the slack, but you're gassed as it is. Yeah.
You know what it is? What I didn't, the sore throat, I could deal with. I've had colds with sore throats before. The congestion, the achiness, the random back pain, which I got, that was weird. And just the tired, like how I move my camera and I keep looking over here. I'm going to move it back. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. You can see my son's mess. Yeah, the random tired I was not used to. Like, I still get it. Like, I'm doing something and I'll be like, I'm just doing laundry. Oh my God, I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, I was like 2 weeks after I was symptom free before I was feeling normal. Yeah.
So like I'm okay. I tested negative last week. It was like
you messaged me. I think it was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday. It was 7 days I had it.
Yeah.
I still feel off today. But because I tested positive when I was supposed to come back to work, my work's like quarantined for 5 days.
Yeah.
So I did that. Luckily, I tested positive at the beginning of that quarantine, so I could somewhat do things with my family. Not
Yeah.
necessarily my parents in that, but like Nathan, we took him to the Royal Botanical Gardens, and they had like a train exhibit.
Yeah, I've heard of them before. I've
Yeah,
never ever
right down,
been.
literally right down the street
And
from us.
yeah, like I've never. I mean, all I knew was I thought it was. Oh, it's just flowers.
Yeah, they had like all the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff, and then the flowers and all that stuff. But like Nathan, and then they did a train ride around the gardens, and Nathan was like, I didn't think he was going to be into trains that much, but no, he's like, there, we're like, chugga chugga. He's like, choo choo. He's all excited. So, and it was only like $15 for each of us.
That's it, really.
Yeah,
That's actually
like
very
15 a
reasonable.
person. Nathan was
Yeah.
free.
Oh, but still, regardless,
mhm.
that's very reasonable.
Yeah, so it was nice. And then and then after that, Ashley started feeling sick again. Like she tested negative,
Mhm.
but she started feeling sick again. And then to the point where like her throat was raw, and she's like couldn't keep her fever, like her temperature was bad. So we took her to the hospital. And we went to the hospital, and they said, "Oh, it's just a viral infection. Take Tylenol and Advil." And she was taking Tylenol and Advil, and it wasn't doing anything.
Anything,
So I
yeah.
took her the next day to a walk-in clinic, and they did a throat swab, which I was surprised they didn't do at the hospital, but the hospital is also swamped.
They're busy, yeah.
Yeah, and she had strep throat.
Oh,
And
really?
it
Oh,
went 4
wow.
days without her knowing, so her throat was just like,
Oh,
so today's the first day she started feeling better because they gave her um erythromycin or something along those lines. Like it's just I don't know the name of the medication, but they gave her that. And she's feeling better, but like I booked back to go to work, and I'm like, I'm ready to go back to work. And then I was up with Ashley from 3 in the morning because she was just so bad. And I took her back to the doctors and stuff. I called them and I'm like, I can't go in. Like I got like 2 hours of sleep and I got to take care of
yeah.
Nathan. And they're like, it's okay, don't worry about it. We'll just use like one of your floater days. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
Well, at least they were nice enough to do that. So
They know I don't like bullshit. Like I don't just
Mhm.
take time off to take time off. So it was nice.
Well,
It's
it's funny.
just sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just it was funny because we kind of had a cold that there's also a bad like chest cold going around, or was, I should say. I
Yeah.
don't think it is anymore. And it started, Ellis got it and he had it bad where he was coughing for like 2 weeks. And then Paula got it. And then Molly started to get it too, or maybe it started with Molly. But anyways, I called the doctor saying, hey, she's got a really bad cold. Can we get her checked out? Blah, blah, blah. And they ended up saying, well, the doctor's off today, but starting tomorrow, it's the very first day, we're doing a special cold and flu clinic. So it's just strictly anybody that has symptoms that are cold and flu that aren't COVID positive can come to this and we will assess you. So I ended up taking Molly there. And they're like, no, everything's fine. We're not going to give you any medication for it, blah, blah, blah. But it was kind of cool that they had these specialized clinics.
I think they had to because it's like it's just everyone's dealing with COVID. They're dealing with the cold and flu. They need to try to like streamline it so that not all like the emergency clinics and walk-in clinics are just getting bombarded with everything. Because with
Yes.
COVID, you can't do anything. You just gotta wait it out.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't terrible. Like
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be worse. I was fine. It just I was tired, really tired all the time. Ashley, like I said, and it just because the problem is her immune system is so beat down from having COVID that she got strep throat from the gardens more than likely.
Oh, probably. That would make the most sense, right?
But she's almost back. I'm still a little tired, but like I'm pretty
You'll be
much
back.
100.
You'll be back soon enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
it was 2 weeks for me, so
It's not
you're on,
stopping me from doing anything.
you're on the uptick now. So
I'm going to Costco tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow, and I haven't gone for like 2 months because I had the weekends off and I would not go to Costco.
No, you want to avoid Costco any
and like
weekend.
literally, we were supposed to come up to your Christmas party before, and
Yep.
Nathan got sick.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
It's like we had all these plans, and I had a week off, and I'm like, this is gonna be great. And I'm like, Nathan got sick the week before, then COVID, then strep throat, and I'm like, well, that was my last holiday for the year.
Yeah. Welcome to adulting with little children who are petri dishes.
Yeah, I'm just happy he didn't get it. Like, so one day the day before your party, we woke up and he had a fever of 103. So we took him to the hospital.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, oh, he just has a throat infection. Just give him this, but they gave him amoxicillin.
For a throat infection? Really?
Whatever it is, whatever the banana stuff is.
Yeah, that's amoxicillin. I guess they do that. I thought that was for no, I guess it's for virus infections maybe, and not bacteria. Anyways, I don't know. Makes sense, I guess. You
just kind of cut out there. And you're stuck with it, your eye like this. You're talking, I can hear you.
Really?
But you look like that. Now you're back.
I'm still okay, I'm back now. Okay, weird. But
yeah, they gave him whatever that stuff is. And then we had to give him that, and he started feeling better. But we were thinking maybe that could have been the start of COVID.
Yeah, maybe.
It might have been, right? Like, because he's still not vaxxed.
Because
we're trying to book him in, but every place is like crazy booked. And I'm like, I just want to get him in when I have time off so that if he's bad, I'll be there to help Ashley out.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We're on the mend. But like, we missed almost everything we wanted to do for the holidays. I'm like, I'm gonna have my family over, and we all got COVID.
Yep. The gift that keeps on giving.
And then Ashley had a really hard time because it was my first Christmas off in 3 years. So she had a rough time with it, and she's like, oh, it's not fair. And I'm like, it is what it is. I got some nice presents. I didn't get to open when people were there. I opened them when everybody left.
Afterwards,
downstairs. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got the Last Ronin Ninja Turtles hardcover.
Oh, so is that all of them?
All of them, yeah.
Okay, I might have to read that.
It's so good. Oh my God. And it's there's a couple spots that are done by the original artist, which is nice. I know some people don't care for this, but I like it, so suck it. I got the Ghostbusters 3-pack, 1, 2, and Afterlife.
Oh no, that's good. I didn't know they did that.
Yep. And then I also got this. I haven't played it yet, but I got the Ghostbusters Spirit.
You still haven't tried it yet, eh?
I haven't tried it yet. No, I haven't really had many time. I got a PlayStation 5. I haven't had much time to play it. Like, because Nathan's been downstairs, and when I was like staying away from him, it's like, well, I want to go downstairs. I want to play video games. And then, the only thing I've been playing now is like Halo on my computer because it's so freaking addictive.
Yeah, you downloaded it the night we played with the
Not So Special Boys.
Not So Special Boys, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And then like I got like a knife, the whetstones, the wheatstones, the knife sharpening things.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I know how to use them. I wanted to get them for so long, and then I got them, so I've already sharpened all of our knives and stuff. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, Ashley got like a bunch of the TP-Link light switches, like the dimmers and stuff.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, we have a bunch of those.
Basement, you already know the basement's done.
Mm-hmm.
Dining room's done, kitchen's done. I got to do the bedrooms. And Nathan has a lamp in his room now that's all controlled by our home assistant.
The A.
I just don't want to say it because then it'll go
or the
off.
G.
Yeah, the G.
You're the G. I'm the A.
Yeah, you're definitely a big A. And then yeah, that's about it. Like that stuff. And then she got me a really cool spice box.
For your spices.
It is my spices.
I know.
You open it up, it's like a tea holder, but she put in like things with like spices that I've never used before. So like I've used vanilla, but this is like bourbon soaked vanilla bean.
Ooh, fancy.
So it's nice. And then she got me saffron, and I've never used saffron because it's so expensive. But I did saffron rice with it the other day, and it turned out really nice. So a bunch of different spices and seasonings. So it's kind of like a family spice kit, and we can always change it out and stuff like that.
That's pretty
which
cool.
I really like. Well, I told her, I'm like, that's more of a gift for you because I make food and then you eat it. But What did you end up getting? What was your haul for Christmas?
My big gift that I haven't even used yet, I've tested it out a couple times, is Paula bought me the new GoPro.
Oh,
So
like this the session or the big one?
So the GoPro Session 10, I think it is.
They're already
So
on
the Session
10?
GoPro
The session is the little square one we have.
10. Well, no, it's a little square one, but it's bigger. It's the Hero 10, I believe, is what it is.
Oh, you got the Hero one with the little thing on the side, not the
It's
one
got
we
the
used to have.
LCD screen. No,
Yeah.
not like the one I used to have as the Session. The one, like,
Yeah, that we had as a
this is
session.
what I
That's
have,
a
the
session.
Session. Yeah, so no, I have the GoPro Hero now, so the 10. It's pretty slick. Like, I really like it. The quality, like, it'll do, what is it, 5.7K or whatever that is? What's the new
65K,
whatever it is? It's like
3D.
5.3K or something.
You need to get one of those 360 cameras and then just put it in your mouth and run around run around garage sales.
But I'm looking forward to actually using it in the summer for garage sales and stuff like that. And I'm going to use it to record my videos and just to test it out.
And the swaps.
Yeah, and for the swaps, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was my big gift that I got. What else did I get? They bought me Live Alive or whatever it is on the Switch. Live Alive, Live Alive. You've never seen that one?
Stay Alive, 5 Alive.
No. Live Alive or Live Alive. It's LIVE, LIVE. So I don't know if it's Live Alive or Live Alive or Live Alive or Live Alive.
I've never even heard of this one. I'm gonna
so apparently it was a Super Famicom only RPG that never got released in North America, and they released it in an English patch.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. So I've only played through one of the scenarios, but each time in it is like one game itself. I don't think there's any interconnecting story, but I could be wrong.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, so it's fun. Turn-based RPG. Old school, like Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo, right? So
I kind of like the way the background and everything looks.
Yeah. So that was another. What else did I get?
Slacks.
Slacks. No, I got socks. Not Christmas socks, but video game socks. I always get socks at Christmas.
Didn't get any socks.
I always have to ask for socks, and I always get socks.
I had too much this year, so I said, "Please, no socks." No socks.
My socks, I go through them like my video game ones that they buy me.
Yeah, but those ones
last me about a year because they're really thin, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, what the hell is wrong with your feet if they're eating your socks that fast? But well, now that you said the video game ones and like those custom ones,
yes,
they're there to last. Like,
no,
the worst is if you hit one of those spots on your floor that has like a little piece of wood,
rips
and
it,
and then just done. And you're like,
I have 2 pairs I haven't thrown out yet because they're my favorites, but they have holes in them.
And you know what? My mom goes, "Why don't you sew them?" No, because I'll feel the stitch and it'll annoy me.
And it'll make them that much smaller when you wear them, right?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna sit there and remember how they used to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's terrible.
So yeah, those are my big gifts. I got a bunch of other stuff too, but that's what
I saw that you posted. I saw you posted your.
I got a couple NES games. Yeah. So yeah, I'm. Where am I at now?
3. You're at 3 out of 600.
3 out of 600. Well, no, I got a couple at Christmas, and then I got a couple sent to me in the mail from a vendor from the Barry Game Exchange, Regal Games. They've been doing our show a lot, so he's been hooking me up, and he knows that I'm on the hunt. So I'm at 571 of 677. And he's actually got one more in the mail, so I'll be at 572.
So if you're going to 600, you're almost there.
I'm almost at 600, and then we'll see. Doing the math on the values, like if I do games that are $100 or less, I can get to like 620, 625.
You know what, though? You never know. Like, you could find something. Obviously, stadium events is going to be something, but like in your hunt in the wild, anything can happen. Like, look at Retrolectors.
Yeah,
literally found
that was old. He found that a long time ago, but Sculptor's Cut. Yeah,
Sculptor's Cut for $250.
Yeah.
I know, but I know it's older, but I just remembered it because it showed up on
It's possible. Well, Darby did the same thing. He bought it at a hawk shop for like $5.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, It's ridiculous, right?
Anything is possible. And how
It
much is that
is.
game worth now?
Oh, I don't know a lot.
Like loose.
That's
Hold on, I'm gonna go on price charting right now.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna do
beat
what
you.
Derek
I'm
does. I'm
gonna
just gonna
beat
go on
you.
price charting. You're gonna be faster with it than I am. I also like Clay Fighters, by the way.
It's a fun game.
So loose
You
is
beat me.
1200.
Yeah, 1,200 Canadian. So,
Yeah.
so for those Americans listening, that is like almost $900 American.
It's not terrible. And if you got it for $5,
$5, yeah.
get out. How much is
Get
stadium
outta.
events now?
Oh, that's got to be at least 10 grand, if not more, I think.
How much is Pokemon stadium events? Oh no! How much did you say?
I said 10.
No, it's 26,000.
Ooh, okay, I'm way off. Because I know Little Samson's like 3 grand Canadian, somewhere around there, 3,200.
That's insane. Little Samson NES. Yeah, just shy of 2,900. 2,973.
Yeah. So
Man, you know what though? Okay, going on. Well, before we talk about other things, now that we're talking about pricing of things, that's the one thing that always confused me. Like, I can understand the value in video games because there's games to them. There's limited
rarity,
yeah, like stuff like that. But Magic cards and Pokemon cards, like, what dictates the value of this piece of cardboard is more valuable than this piece of cardboard?
Well, I think it's the same thing. I think it's how many were printed and how many are in stock. Like when Pokemon cards came out, what was it in the 90s when they came out?
But I don't think they had limited printing of like rare, like all the rare cards had limited printing to the same amount. I think it was just the power and like the want of these cards is what drove the prices up, right? Like,
I think it's that, and I think it's people didn't keep them in good condition, right? Like video games, people kept because it's tangible, it's electronic. Like even if they just had it in a box under the stairs, Pokemon card, I bet you a lot of them got thrown in the garbage.
okay, so like Black Lotus, Magic the Gathering, will go beta.
Is that from the very, very first series then?
Alpha is the first one, beta is the second. Beta is actually more expensive. 1,300, 13,000.
Oh,
13,000
beta.
for a piece of cardboard.
That's wow. But I mean, you can say the same thing about a video game for a piece of
Sorry,
plastic.
that's ungraded. Graded 8 is 52,000. Right? Let's see what alpha is then for graded. Okay, no, that's more. For graded 9 is 209,000 for one card.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah,
And the problem is it sells. What did freaking okay, hold on. What did dumbass bought a Charizard? Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
He bought a
graded one,
and he wore it around his neck.
Really?
When he wrestled.
Oh, he wore it when he wrestled? Really?
Yeah, like not when he was fighting, but that was his entrance attire. Was the Charizard?
And then where did he do? Did somebody normally they throw that stuff in the audience?
Oh, he's got his like clique
entourage
dum-dums with him.
Yeah,
but like I don't understand how that like that crap. Like I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever had anything that was remotely worth anything more than like maybe a couple $100.
Yeah,
like even if I'm like, oh, maybe if I kept that game, like Ashley's friend Joe,
yep,
said he had Snow Bros.
Okay,
and I'm like, well, where is it? It's at my parents' house somewhere. I'm like, well, it's worth money if you have it.
Yeah, it's like $300, I think.
And he's like, well, I don't know if they have it. I'm like, then you never had it. That's just saying you had it, right? Like my aunt probably has a very solid N64 collection with my son, like my cousin, that they don't want to get rid of for some reason. They don't. They're like, oh, we'll just throw it out. I'm like, you're gonna make money if you sell it. They literally got 4 of everything because they have 4 kids, so they got 4 games, 4 systems, 4 games, and like, there's money there. There is money there.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it. I don't know. Did you make the announcement?
Yeah.
On the October for the Toronto
Yeah.
You did?
It's out there. It's announced. Yeah.
I know, but was it announced on our podcast?
No. We didn't announce until after the last time we recorded, I
So
think.
then, would you like to take this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I think most people listening to this will know, but yeah, we're officially doing a Toronto Game Expo, is what we're branded as. So we're taking the Barrie show and we're scaling it up a little bit, and we've rented the Queen Elizabeth building in downtown Toronto. That's like 60,000 square feet, which is I think like at least 4 times the size of what we do in Barrie that we can do capacity wise. So in Barrie, hey, happy New Year! How's it going there, Ryan?
Yeah, Happy New Year, you beautiful bastard.
But yeah, so in Barrie we can fit like 230 tables, give or take. So I mean, we could do 800 tables realistically. I don't think we're gonna do 800 tables, not at least the first show, but
Do it. You never know. You might get some vendors that came to a couple of Barrie games, but not.
You want to know? So vendor tables have been going very, very well. And we have got a lot of new vendors, and they're like single table vendors that are like artists, pins, buttons. There's this woodworking artist that's coming. Like we've gotten a whole bunch of new vendors that I think are like Toronto local people that probably don't want to travel to do other shows.
That's the thing.
So it's nice to have these new vendors.
When you were telling me about this, I'm like, you're going to get a lot of people that want to go to these swaps and can't travel that far.
Exactly.
And now you have the ability to like, there's like 3 or 4 buses that will take you directly there. You have like the parking lots that are like all around
There's like
there.
a bunch of them there. Yeah.
If you have gone to the Toronto National Exhibition, you can go to this event.
It's right beside the freaking soccer stadium.
Yeah. It's literally the arts and crafts building.
Yes.
If you're talking about the exhibition.
Yep. We're right by the water fountain.
It's where the fudge thing was.
We're not gonna have. Well, we might have fudge. You never know.
You should get those guys to come back. Their fudge is delicious. Actually,
but
I was gonna say a fun Fraser and Ashley note. That's where we had our first kiss. Was at that water fountain.
Ooh. Paul and I had our first kiss at indoor mini golf that doesn't exist anymore. But somebody was murdered there.
Oh. Was it everybody from watching you guys kiss and the hot flaming passion shit? One guy was just like
many years later, but yeah. But we're doing special VIP packages this time, where we're doing a swag bag. So we're gonna have you get in an hour early, you get in at 11 o'clock, and then we're giving everybody a bag, and then there's going to be coupons and pins and buttons and things like that in there from other vendors and stuff like that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, and then regular admission at noon. So if you go to torontogameexpo.ca, you can buy your tickets or book your tables through that. So if somebody's listening that doesn't know about it and wants to check us out, go torontogameexpo.ca and follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff, and share it with everybody, because we want to make this huge, because we think this is a good market to get into. And there are other shows kind of sprinkled around. Like there's one in Mississauga, there's one in London, there's one in like Oshawa, Cambridge. So we're going right down to the heart of Toronto, right?
I think you're going to get a lot of people that just don't travel. No, not able to, or like just is not convenient for them to make it up there.
Yeah. Well, I just actually, as we were talking, I got a notification that somebody just bought tickets. So
very nice.
So it was looks like it's a VIP package. Just looking at what the price was they paid. So
watch this video gamer.
Yeah. Ryan's got to make that trip up north.
But like, I don't know. I always thought it was cool, like that you were thinking when you told me that. I'm like, it's gonna do so well. Like
we've been toying with the idea for like a year roughly. So
well, it's one of those things you guys got to go through the logistics of it. There's going to be a lot more stuff you need, like security and stuff like that. But it's also probably, like you said, it's going to be unionized and it's going to be a bunch of other crap. Like, so do you know if people will be able to like come the night before and set their stuff up?
So no,
it'll be the morning of.
Mm-hmm. Technically, we could do that, but for our first show, we're not going to because you have to pay to rent the hall the day before. So we're just people can get into the bill. We're telling vendors to come at like I think it's 8 or 8:30 for setup.
It'll be a lot easier for them to load too, because
we get the hall at like 6 a.m., but the tables are going to be set up that morning as well. So we'll
that won't be you
fingers
either, right?
crossed. No, we can't. We're not allowed to do it because of the union stuff. So we provide the layout to the company that's providing us the tables, and then they come in on the morning of. They set up all the tables and chairs for us, and then
work for you and Darp.
Oh yeah, and we hired a company for doing our tickets. So that's why it's all online, right? You go, you can pay with your credit card or whatever, buy the tickets online, and then
can you still buy at the door?
Yeah, we're still going to sell at the door. We're going to push people to do online. Like even if you're coming to the event the day of, we'd rather people go online and buy them, and then we scan it when they come to the building, right?
Because you can just scan the QR code on the phone.
Yeah, so the company that we hired, we're renting some equipment from them to be able to do the scanning, and then you can get the app on your phone and just scan that way too. So coming into the 21st century.
Yeah, man. But like I said, it's people know you because of the other swaps. So
yeah.
The fact that you're coming into Toronto, it's going to make them more comfortable because they know you.
Yes, yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's how we pushed it. The people that brought you the Barrie show are bringing the Toronto show. So
about time someone did in Toronto, and I'm happy it's you.
Well, thank you.
Maybe I'll do a really shitty Burlington one. We'll do it in my parking garage.
I was gonna say, do it down in your parking garage. You get a few people.
You guys come down here. My condo board will hate you. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to literally, if you just give me flyers, I will just put them on bus seats and at stations and stuff. If my work sees it, I will not be doing it. But literally when I have layovers, I'll just walk on the bus and just throw them on the seats.
Whoops. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to finalize some stuff on sponsorship before we get the poster done. So we're hoping to have that done by the end of the month.
That'd be kind of cool. That might be something you like can even look at, like putting a couple posters like CFTTC, because I think you can actually pay just to put a couple posters up at stations.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
I don't know how much, but yeah, like I saw a couple things for like the most random things just put up there, and it was like the full size posters.
Oh,
not
really?
like the one someone put out, but yeah.
Interesting.
That'd be kind of cool. I'm just saying.
Be.
You know what though? It's a good venue for you to do it in Toronto. It's nice and central. It's right off the highway. Yet again, there's like 3 or 4 buses that'll take you directly there. If not, it's like a 5-minute walk. Yes, I know walking sucks, but it'll be somewhat nice weather to do it. Like, hopefully there's no
March 25th. I didn't see the date, so
hopefully there's no rain or any crap like that.
And it's on a Saturday. We normally do our shows on a Sunday. We've made the change to do it on a Saturday. I just feel that we'll get better attendance from people in Toronto on a Saturday as opposed to a Sunday.
Well, they need the Sunday to recoup from spending all that money from their
wallet. Exactly.
But no, it's cool, man. Like, because even Ashley was like, because she's starting to do specific crafting things, not to the extent of Paula with your Warp Zone gaming, the 3D printing, but she's doing stuff with her Cricut.
Okay.
And she was like, I would love to do some nerd stuff to sell at a swap. And I told her flat out, she's like, maybe the Toronto show. I go, flat out, get a little under your belt, get a table at Barrie.
Yeah. See
the market for it, because Barrie, use Barrie as your like dipping your feet in there. Because it's still a thing. And then you could see if people are interested in it or not, because I go, Toronto, you're going to get a range of people. You're going to get the people that come to Barrie, which do love everything, but you're also going to get, I hate to say it, but you're going to get some douche.
Yeah,
you will get some douche. You're going to get more people that are going to be like, no, I don't like this kind of stuff. And you don't want to put your like heart and soul and effort into something and then get deterred,
get stomped on
the wrong crowd. Because at least the people at Barrie are like super, I will say this, out of all the swaps I've been to, and I've only been to some in like Ontario. I haven't gone outside. Barrie's had the nicest people.
Really? That's good to hear. Nice.
Well, it's not you; it's the people that go.
I know, but it's my people.
They're much nicer. They're significantly friendlier. I know a lot of the same people go to the certain swaps, but it's just a crowd. I think it's just because you've built that kind of relationship with the people that go.
Yeah, I know
Right.
what you mean. Yeah.
Plus, you threaten them. You get step out of line, I'm going to punch you in the face. You're very intimidating.
I can be, sure.
I don't think I've ever seen you intimidating. I don't think you have a mean bone in your body.
I think, well, but the funny thing is, if I walked down the street and you didn't know me and you looked at me, you might think that guy looks like he's kind of
the
intimidating.
first day I
right?
saw you,
So,
I thought you were pissed.
yeah.
When I came to the first Barry game exchange in
Mhm.
that tiny little rinky-dink thing,
Yep.
you were super nice to me. You're like, I'm really busy. I'm sorry, man. I looked at you. I'm like, man, why do they have a biker at the front door?
Yeah.
I go, man, Stone Cold Steve Austin sitting here. But it's crazy to see where you've come, like you and Darb have come. Like literally from that little rinky-dink thing
30 tables,
to Barry to now Toronto.
Yeah.
And next is going to be the Earth game exchange.
The North American game exchange.
No, Earth. It's going to be in Dubai. We're all going to Dubai. That's where it's happening.
At the tallest tower, on the top of the tallest tower
in
Dubai.
the pool, the deepest pool. No, that's cool. I'm looking for it.
See, you just froze right now to me. You were doing this and you froze.
I didn't. That's just I was pausing for dramatic effect.
He was like,
this is because we don't have accounts with StreamYard, okay? Jeez.
They're buffering us.
It's because I'm too buff.
Have you been watching any of the new movie trailers lately?
Like, what do you mean the new movie trailers? I've been watching a bunch of movie trailers.
So
Marvel, I'm more up to date.
Okay, no. So I tweeted, did you see the trailer for Evil Dead Rising?
I have not. I just saw the first piece of advertisement for it, and I haven't seen it.
So, like, OG Evil Dead tried to be scary, and it wasn't really, right? And then Evil Dead 2, they went total corny campiness.
Yeah.
Army of Darkness, total campiness. And then the Evil Dead remake, they tried to make it scary. And I mean, it had its moments. This is like scary. Like watching this, I'm like, I haven't actually felt creeped out watching a movie trailer in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah. They did a good job.
So what's the premise on this one? Are they at the cabin again?
No. It's like an apartment. So it's a mom. I don't know how they're like the Necronomicon's there, so I don't know how they're working it in. That
they just got it from the local library,
maybe. But it's like a mom and kids at a house, like in a city somewhere.
Is it who's directing it?
Becomes possessed. It's not Raimi. I'm not sure who the director is. So
Raimi, I don't think. Raimi can't do. I don't find horror. I think he does like campy horror.
Evil Dead Rise. So it doesn't come out until it comes out in 2023. Lee Cronin.
No idea.
So he directed The Hole in the Ground, which I haven't watched, but that was on my watch list. That was on the Shudder and on one of those other streaming services. So. But yeah, I don't know who he is, but yeah, it looks good.
I haven't seen anything about it.
And then another one, and I was gonna share it if you haven't watched the trailer, and I was gonna make you watch it now.
Okay.
Did you see the trailer for Renfield?
Is that like a vampire movie with Nicolas Cage? Haven't seen anything about it.
Okay. So here, let me see if I can share this. Just a second.
You can share.
Well. Yeah, just a second.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna share it.
He looks weird. I saw a picture and he's like,
"Oh, it looks amazing." Not weird.
No, he looks weird.
Present, share screen, and I want to share Chrome tab.
Everything.
Your
wallet.
Right.
Share your wallet with me.
You gotta let me know. You can see that, right?
Yep. Ambiguated.
Hear it.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of the.
Can you full screen it? Oh, I like that actor.
Telling us what brought you here.
Him.
Yep.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield, bring in innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Aquafina.
Yep.
So what is he?
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist. Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring in people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No.
Some
If
call me
Whiting's
the
a
Dark
vampire.
One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Now, let's eat.
He actually looks good.
So the
That makes
second
sense.
when I was listening to that,
Hi,
when I was listening to that trailer,
Mhm.
I had no idea that it was Nicolas Cage. Exactly as Derek said, because it's Cage. That's why I want to see it. Although that actor,
He was Beast in the
Is that
new
what- yeah, in the
X-Men,
new
and he was
X-Men,
also
right?
in the Warm Bodies, the zombie movie.
oh, was he the zombie in Warm Bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was also the one who spray painted his teeth silver in Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh shit! Yes, he was too, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
What's it- I
He's the
forget
guy
his
that
name,
turned.
though.
He
I
was
like
bad
him.
and turned good. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
was
got
very good as
Awkwafina-
Beast.
and Aquafina.
Aquafina is good. Nicholas Hoult, who he
Oh, is that his name? Yeah.
yeah, he used to date what's her face? What's the girl? Mystique.
Yeah, exactly what Derek said. It looks good before seeing Cage, but Cage puts it over the top. Exactly. It looked
Yeah.
good. I'm like, oh, I want to see this.
I want to
And
know
then
what
at
his
the
power
very
is
end-
because he had to eat a bug, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like he had a bug, and then he got like
Superpowers.
abilities. Yeah. So, but
But yeah,
yeah,
he's been in a ton of so he was Mad Max Fury Roads, X-Men, Warm Bodies, About a Boy. He's been in a bunch of things. I like him quite a bit.
yeah, he's a good actor.
Mhm.
It's just funny. I got rejuvenated. So seeing that trailer, seeing the Evil Dead trailer, and then I took Molly to the movies, and we went. And
How
saw
was it Megan?
Megan? Yeah, it was fun. It's not scary at all.
Is she a rabbit?
She's an android,
Okay,
not a robot. She's an android.
a rabbit.
Well, I guess they call her a robot. She's more of a robot, but I think she's an android.
What's the difference between a robot and an android? Is it more like self-awareness?
Androids are smarter in intelligence, where robots are like they can
Programs?
just do mundane tasks and programs. Exactly, yeah.
So what is Astro Boy? He's an android?
Astro Boy's definitely an android,
Okay.
I would say. But yeah, and then so at that theater, we saw the new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, which looks amazing. We
What's
saw
his
the
name?
trailer. Go
Jonathan
ahead.
Major or
Oh,
Mayer,
yeah.
whatever his name is, as
Yeah.
Kang.
Yeah,
He also looks
Kang,
really
yeah.
good in the new Creed movie.
Yeah, Creed 3, right? Yeah. I haven't seen the other Creeds. I gotta watch those. But we saw the trailer, so there's two other ones that I saw the trailer for that I'm really excited to see. There's a new M. Night Shyamalan trailer
With a twist.
with Dave Bautista is in it,
What?
and it is called. I just hope it's not going to be disappointing,
M. Night Shyamalan always tends to disappoint me.
but it is called. Why I don't even see it? Oh, it'll be under upcoming. It's called Knock at the Cabin.
It's
And
called
from what I
Dave
can gather
Bautista.
in the preview is these four people, and one of them is Rupert Grint, who is the ginger from Harry
Oh!
Potter.
Yeah, he's Ron. I saw the trailer for this.
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
So they basically say you got to pick somebody to die, otherwise the whole universe is
The whole
gonna
universe,
die.
and they're thinking they're saving the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
And it was
it's
like a
gonna have
random
that-
cabin.
Yeah, it's gonna have that shlamalam twist.
I don't like him though.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
but Dave Bautista's in it, so I'm interested to see how he does.
So speaking of Dave Bautista, I saw Glass Onion.
Oh, did you watch that?
Mhm.
I don't know if I want to. I didn't enjoy Knives Out, so
I liked Knives Out.
I know
I
you
re-
told me you loved
I
it.
enjoyed Knives Out. I like Knives Out more than Glass Onion.
Okay, and they're doing another one too, I think already.
I like Benoit Blanc though.
Who's he?
What's it called? Daniel Craig, the Southern detective.
Oh, is he in it again?
Yeah. So they're calling it the Benoit Blanc cinematic universe. So it's all about him being the detective.
Okay,
But I like him as a character. I like the accent. I like the way he tries to figure stuff out. I like him a lot.
Mhm.
So I'm in for him. I found the cast in this one was kind of annoying, minus Batista.
Yeah.
And what's the girl's name? I don't want to butcher it.
Well, it had a bunch of people in it that I recognize. Ed Norton's in it.
Edward Norton, Kate Hudson. I don't care for Kate
Oh,
Hudson.
what's his name's in it too? Why can't I see him? He mustn't be in it for much. The dude from
Hugh Grant's in it.
what the hell's his name? Cheeseburger from The Longest Yard.
Oh, Terry Crews?
Terry Crews is in it, right?
Is he? I know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is in it.
Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, okay, no, it's not. I thought it was Terry Crews. It's not.
Janelle Monáe is really good in it.
I don't know who that is.
She's kind of like a singer and an actress. She was very good in it.
She's from Hidden Figures. Okay, I saw that.
She was very good, and Daniel Craig is very good in it.
But there was another preview that we saw, and I saw so it was the M. Night Shyamalan one, and I'm like, oh, I want to see that. And there was another preview we saw M. Night Shyamalan. You like that, don't you?
You know, I like that. It's like reminds me of when people try to say Worcestershire sauce. Wash your sister sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, yeah.
Liam Perrin. Just call it Liam Perrin.
How the hell can I Google? Like, will it tell me
What trailer
trailers shown during
trailers are
Megan
always
in
different.
Canada? There was another totally there was one about these airplane. It kind of reminded me like it's a rehash story where there's a plane that's transporting a dangerous criminal and the plane
Con Air.
crashes. It kind of reminded me of Con Air, but a single person. The plane crashes on this island where the U.S. won't go, and the pilot, who is like an ex-Marine or something, ends up. Yeah, I know. Shalama long. The pilot has to team up with the ex-con to help rescue all the passengers. That one looked kind of silly.
Oh, that's the guy who plays Luke Cage. And
it's called Plane, I think.
Yeah, it's the guy who played Luke Cage is the ex-con, and the main guy is Gerard Butler.
Yeah. That one looks just like meh.
So it's M. Night Shyamalan.
Shalamalam.
I don't like him though. I don't think I've liked. I don't think I've liked. Like, I didn't like a lot of his movies. I liked Split.
So I liked Split. I liked his first one. No, I didn't like Unbreakable.
I didn't like Mr. Glass.
I didn't
was
like
really
Glass.
good.
Split was amazing. But the first one,
Signs.
So I didn't mind Signs.
I See Dead People one.
Yeah, I See Dead People.
Sixth Sense.
I don't like The Village.
He's screwed with my favorite show, so I don't like him.
Yeah, Airbender.
Yeah.
Old, I didn't mind Old. And I don't mind The Happening. I know a lot of people shit on that movie. I don't mind it. Everybody says Mark Ruffalo, not Mark Ruffalo.
He did Violent Night?
Was bad. No, he must have been a producer on that or something. He didn't do it, I don't think.
It's on his list of things. Let me just click it up.
Yeah, it's probably a producer. What the hell was The other trailer. This is gonna bug me. I can't remember. I
told you.
was the other two. I still have to see Split. I was. Oh, Derek must have seen the other two. He hasn't seen Split yet.
Split
'Cause it's-
Split is the best of the three.
Because it's whatchamacallit, then Glass, then Split, right?
I want to say I was going to say Kevin Conroy, but what's his name? Not Kevin Conroy. James McAvoy.
James McAvoy, yeah.
He's great. He is so good. Split is the best one of the three.
I'm gonna ask Molly what trailers we saw. See if she remembers.
Speaking of Kevin Conroy, I just want to shout out, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, the best Batman ever. That's all I'm going to say. Leave it at that. Chris is either frozen or looking at pornography on his phone.
He was the voice of Batman. He was
the best Batman. He was Batman.
Voice of Batman.
Okay, when you played a video game up to a certain year, or listened to watch the Justice League or Batman the Animated Series, he was the voice of Batman.
Honestly, I think I still like Michael Keaton the best.
Michael Keaton was good, but it's Kevin Conroy, then Michael Keaton is all there.
Yeah.
And then everybody else.
And
then Bat Nipples, Val Kilmer.
No.
We should do an episode where we rate like the best Batman.
I would do that. I would honestly, I think I would need to re-watch some of them to judge it.
Did you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, she's named all the ones that I've.
Then it doesn't matter.
Watched.
Baby. We should do a watch party and watch Split. Is that what it's called? A watch party?
Yeah, they hosted on the chat program,
Discord.
Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
He is the voice, and it's like Mark Hamill is the Joker. He is the voice of the Joker. He is.
I think maybe I'm making up a movie, but anyways, Molly's like, that's all I can remember, so I said maybe I'm making it up.
Yes, yeah, watch party for Split would be fun. It's good. He's such a good actor too. Seamlessly flowing between the characters is like
he does such a good job.
Just literally, like, and the best part is he's in like there's a couple parts where he's in another room and you're just like, what the like?
Yeah.
He carried the movie. That's what it was. He carried that movie.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for him, I don't think it would have been as good as it was.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. That's a humble man's opinion. I've watched some things.
What else did you watch?
So I watched Glass Onion, which I like I said, I'm gonna start doing that thing that you do where you actually rate them because I can go back. But
just go on Letterboxd. It's an app on your phone. Every time I'm done a movie, I add it.
Do they have it? Can you just do it on the computer?
Yep. Kevin from Retro Fandango. That's who I heard about it from, and I've been using it for like 2 years. It's awesome.
I want to watch the new Pinocchio too. I want to watch that.
I'm not a fan
watched
of Pinocchio. No,
I'm not a fan of Pinocchio, but I like Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So I watched. So if I was going to give like going for Knives Out versus Glass Onion, I would give is Letterboxd out of 10 or out of 5?
5.
They have the internet on computers now. No, sometimes they only have it on an app for your phone, but they don't have it on a desktop. That's what I was just asking.
Yeah, no, they have them on both.
So it's out of 5. I would give Knives Out a 3.5.
Yep.
I would give Glass Onion a 3.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
not terrible. I watched Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I know you were.
I didn't know. It was my first time seeing it.
Yeah, but you didn't. I thought you told me you didn't enjoy it as much.
So I would give it probably a 2.5 or a 3 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I
give it a 3.
You know what my problem with it is it never got serious enough for me. Like Thor is such a badass character. At least in Ragnarok, he had those moments where he's like, I'm gonna wreck shit. Right? Where in this one I found it was just too go. I will say Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher was the best thing. I did not care for Russell Crowe as Zeus. Like
no, I didn't mind it. I give it a
I
3
did
and a
like the
half.
introduction of Hercules though.
Oh, Roy fucking Kent.
Yeah, he looks good too. He looks, and the thing is, that's like if you literally rip that out of the comic, it was like identical. Like,
Yeah.
so good. But was it the worst Thor movie? No. It goes for me Ragnarok, Love and Thunder,
Yeah.
the original Thor, and then Dark World.
Yeah. I would agree.
Like it wasn't bad. I like Taika. It's just some jokes I felt went a little too long. Like the whole love triangle with his hammer, like the two hammers. I felt that joke went a little too long for me.
You froze.
Oh, am I unfrozen now?
No. Oh, there you go. Now you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I felt like the joke they made with the hammer, like the love triangle with the hammers, went a little too long for me. Like he's like, "Come here, Mjolnir," and then Stormbreaker. Like that was a little much, you know.
Yeah.
But
meow.
Other than that, like it had a cool. It was cool. It looked. There was some CG that was kind of, but
I like the ending.
Yeah, the ending wasn't bad
with all the kids.
Yeah, I love that. Who wants to get home?
Yeah.
And I love the girl with the bunny.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. Like it shows that he's starting to use his all father power, which I like because Thor is literally a shit brick house.
Mhm.
There was a comic that just came out called Banners of War, and it was Hulk versus Thor. And everyone's like, this is the fight. Everyone's been wondering, you know, who would win, Hulk versus Thor. Hulk has only fought Thor after he's gone to Earth to learn humility, to learn compassion. So he's always holding back. But Thor, when he was younger, never held back. He was just a rage-filled warrior. And in this fight, that's what Hulk, he got, and Hulk couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah.
Thor was just too much. And I want to see more Thor like that in the movies, because like even Endgame Thor, like when he just comes out of nowhere, bring me Thanos. Like,
yeah,
I want more Thor like that. But I watched another movie from Marvel, Morbius.
Oh, did you? And
I did, and that was bad.
It is, hey? Okay, it's getting bad reviews.
Bad.
So
it's Morbin time. It wasn't very good. I don't like Jared Leto, so maybe I'm biased.
Really? I like Jared Leto.
I liked him in 30 Seconds to Mars. That's about it.
I agree with Derek. I don't want to see heroes fighting heroes.
I'm not saying I want to see Thor. I don't want to see Thor fight Hulk. I want to see Thor fight people to that extent, like that badass. That's what I meant. More BS. Exactly.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't watch it then. I saw it was on like Prime or something. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch it. But
it was terrible. I watched it. That was one of my COVID watches, and I'm lying in bed like,
why am I putting myself through this?
I'm like, what's worse, COVID or Morbius? And I like Morbius, but the problem
you
is
were pumped for it. You wanted to see it. I remember you were all excited.
Morbius. He's a really cool character. And I was hoping they were going to introduce Blade, but they never did. They never said what Spider-Man universe he's from.
Yeah.
And he does a joke, I'm Venom. And I'm like, go F yourself, Jared Leto. And then they're doing a Kraven the Hunter in that same universe. And I also like Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah.
And that's Aaron, the guy who played Kick-Ass and Quicksilver.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to play Kraven?
And they also have him in talks to play the new Bond.
Really? Okay. I don't know if I can see that, but
I said Idris Elba would be a great Bond.
Yeah. Agreed.
But a lot of people are like, Bond has to look a certain way.
Oh, jeez.
You know what it is? Bond, I know we just jumped all over the place, but I'm just going to say my 2 cents about this. But Bond is a cover. 007 is a cover. That's not their real name. That's not who they are.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a 007
agent.
James Bond.
Yeah.
It's just 007 is his code and the name is James Bond. I'll leave it at that. Don't be an idiot. I'm not saying you, but people in general.
And me.
Yeah. Morbius. No, you're not an idiot. We wouldn't be talking if I thought that. But yeah, Morbius was a big waste of time. If you have nothing else to do and it's on, there is some cool things that they do, but story-wise, it's very lackluster.
Okay.
Didn't care for it. I watched Wednesday.
Yeah, and yeah, I've heard good things, so I haven't watched it yet. But because it's only like
8 episodes.
Yeah, it's one of those shorter ones, right? Yeah,
I actually liked it. I liked it. Wasn't bad.
Okay.
It was another COVID watch. I'm trying to think if I watched anything else. I don't think I did.
See, if you had an app, you'd be able to just look at the app and go, "Oh, I watched."
Can it actually pull up what
this."
you watched in a certain time?
Yep. I can tell you what I watched, and it has the date. It doesn't have the exact time; it just has the date.
Did I mute my cough and unmute, or did I not mute my cough?
No, you muted it. I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, I hit the button and I couldn't hear myself.
I
Fine, I'm joining right now.
I rewatched Interstellar.
That's the one with all right, right?
Yeah, I wanted to show it to Paula because I really liked it. I actually went and saw it in IMAX when it was first released. I still
It seems
gave
like
it
it'd be a pretty good IMAX movie.
It was, yeah. I give it a 4 out of 5. I still enjoyed it. It's just one of those movies where the ending, you're just like, the ending kind of hurts it. But the overall story I enjoy, and the robot. I really like the robot, or robots, I should say. Robots. Robots. What else did we watch? Like I said, so I'm just gonna go down the list of what I've watched. Let's do. I'll start from Interstellar. That was on Christmas Eve. We watched that. So I watched Good Morning Vietnam. I watched
Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, I watched a movie called Finch. It's on Apple TV. It's the one with Tom Hanks. So it's Tom Hanks in a post-apocalyptic world. It was fun. I watched a movie called Win It All. Not very good. It's the guy from New Girl. The boy, the guy with the nose. I can't remember what his name is. Okay. We watched Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle and Jumanji: The Next Level again. Love those movies.
I know Dazed and Confused or whatever it is the one with all right. But I just whenever I see Matthew McConaughey, that's
who he is.
What I say. Yeah. They keep getting older. I keep getting older. They keep getting younger. All right.
I watched a movie called Mother Android. I give it a 2.5 stars.
What is with you in robot movies?
I know. But it's got the girl from Kick-Ass in it.
Oh,
she's got a weird name.
Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe
Grace,
something. Yeah, it could have been so much better. Basically, it's her and her boyfriend, and she's pregnant. And then all of a sudden, these androids start killing people, and they're like, "Well, they're programmed not to." And it's about the androids, how they took over the world, and everybody's kind of living off the grid, and it's not very good. But the other guy that's in it is Elijah Smith. He looks very familiar to me. He was in the movie Detroit, and he's been in a few other movies. But anyways, I wouldn't recommend it. And then we watched Forrest Gump. We showed Molly Forrest Gump. She's never seen it before.
Forrest Gump is it? Forrest Gump.
No, we watched Forrest Gump, and we watched The Hangover. We showed Molly The Hangover. She laughed.
I
liked it.
I was gonna say, did she like it?
Oh yeah, she liked it. Yeah, she liked both Forrest Gump and The Hangover. So,
which one did she like more?
I think she liked The Hangover more because she asked to watch The Hangover too. She's like, "Is it as good as the first one?" And we said, "No, it's not." So, I don't even think I've seen the third one. I forgot there was a third one.
I've watched them all. Now I'm going to be doing this like on my off day. Now I'm going to go through like all the movies I've watched and just literally rate.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's a fun movie to watch? We watched it on Christmas Eve again. It's called Jerry and Marge Go Large. Add that to your list. It's a fun watch. It's what's his name? From Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, and Annette Bening.
Bryan Cranston.
And it's based on a true story where they find a loophole in the Massachusetts lottery, and as long as you bet X amount of dollars, you're guaranteed to win money. And it's just about this retired couple who help the town that they're in invest in this company that they make by exploiting this loophole, and they just keep winning the lottery. It's amazing. It's fun. So, yeah.
Okay. I like Bryan Cranston. Derek made 2 comments. He said, I watched the rest of Love, Death, and Robots. Great. Yep. I love both of them. My favorite thing was the the mini, the zombie one where it's all the miniatures. I love
Yep,
that one.
was fun. Yeah.
The weird gold one with the deaf guy was kind of that was a little weird for me. And then he said, I can't wait until my kids are
Yep.
old enough to see good movies and shows with them. I completely agree with you, but I got a long way to go for that.
I heard about so Ryan mentioned we need to watch RRR on Netflix, and I heard Ryan they talked about it on their podcast, and I saw it on Netflix,
Arr.
and I was like, I almost put it on, but I didn't because it's isn't it like one of those movies that's so bad that it's good type thing? Like is it a Bollywood style movie? I think I'm getting that right.
Yo, they look epic though.
I think that's
the one. I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm intrigued just by the two of them together. They look interesting.
There we go. Yes, let's do a watch party. It's probably both. It's probably dubbed or subbed.
RRR is the best action movie of the year, the best musical of the year, the best romantic comedy of the year, the best historic drama of the year. This is just comments about it. I'm reading it. I also want to watch. Was it? Let me see if I can pull it up so I don't butcher the name. I'm so worried about doing that. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I heard is fantastic as well.
I heard it was bad.
Really?
And I
heard
wanted
it was
to
good.
watch it. I wanted to watch it, but I heard it was bad.
I'm gonna watch it just because it looks interesting.
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm with you, but I've heard mixed reviews. That's why I haven't jumped on.
Because it's on Prime right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of movies I'm gonna watch, and now I'm doing all this stuff on Letterboxd.
Yeah, Letterboxd is the bomb. Keep track of everything, and you can add movies to your I want to watch list and stuff like that.
Can I share my Letterboxd with people?
You can. Yeah, so I can view what movies you've watched and stuff. We can.
So
Follow
I have three. I have three movies on there right now. I have Glass Onion, which is a 3. I have Knives Out, which is a 3.5, and I have Morbius, which is a 1.5.
Okay, so what's your?
Oh, see, Derek just said, I saw that. I enjoyed it. Watch it. The Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it then. What's your username?
Just
Dazzled.
Dazzled.
Underscore.
There's an underscore.
Just underscore DAZZEL or LE?
DAZZLED.
There you go. So I'm going to how do I follow you?
I've only watched 3 movies.
Why can't I follow you?
It's because I don't have a subscription.
I see I don't have a subscription either.
You need to subscribe to me.
Oh, there we go. I'm now following you.
Does it tell me?
It should. You don't even have a picture.
Do I need a picture?
You don't need one, but you don't have one.
I was going to put a picture of a Tom Lampis.
But yeah, so now when I'm on my Letterboxd, I don't know.
Oh, your picture is such a douchey picture.
It's my old picture.
Hold on, wait. For those of you that are watching the streaming, now this is Chris's Letterboxd picture.
I don't believe that, do I?
No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm going to block you. I'm going to follow you. No, you don't. You're like more like this.
Yeah.
You're whining with your Toronto Leafs hat.
Because if I go to my Letterboxd, so when I open the Letterboxd app, I can go new from friends, and it shows me what my friends have watched and what they've rated it. And
I know you've told this before, but I've just really dropped the ball with it. Because I can remember how I felt about movies, which is not a bad thing. Like I can pull that crap up.
Yeah.
Can you search by like directors and stuff?
Yeah, you can search by everything.
Okay. Because I'm gonna do some right now while we're talking. But yeah, I'd be down for a watch party. I've never actually done a watch party.
I haven't
Never.
either. Not like
I want to
streamed. I've done it just like in person.
Like the biggest thing I've ever done is we've done the gaming with the which is not even a watch party, but we did the gaming with the Not So Special Boys, which was really fun, by the way.
That was fun.
I think I was annoying you guys with how I did the ultimate chicken horse where I was placing things, but you had to make it difficult. And then Among Us, and we realized that there's not many cross-play games.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt. And then we tried to play whatchamacallit, and we ran out of time.
Yeah. Well, I just had to wait. I know I had to wake up early with Nathan, but next time we can just do the Jackbox games.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. Just do Jackbox.
Because then we can also get the, like, if we wanted to, get the wives involved. Because Ashley would totally play Jackbox.
Yeah, or anybody that
Is there a
wants to
limit?
play.
Is there?
I don't
I
know.
think it's like only 10.
I think you're right. It's probably 8 to 10, somewhere around there. I don't know
think
what it is,
so.
but
Like, I don't know. Like, Derek, if you're there still, we lost somebody. Derek.
we might
What's
have
the
lost
rating?
Derek or Ryan. I don't know. We lost
Ryan
somebody.
never leaves us. Ryan loves us. Actually, if Ryan's still there, this is the longest he stayed with oh no, it's Derek's. Derek's still here.
He doesn't want to have to put it on TV.
Oh. Well, Ashley, once I said afterwards that we played the game with the t-shirts and Jackbox, Ashley's like, well, why didn't you tell me? You know, I'm just saying it's a fun game to play.
It is. It is.
Oh, okay. So like every game you play is a certain amount each game can handle.
Oh, Ryan's back now. That's so weird. It shows 1 viewer, but yet 2 commenters. I'm very confused.
Unless there's a delay, so Derek could have already have left.
But he just answered the. Oh, maybe.
Nope, Derek's still there. I just didn't want to.
That night. Fair enough.
I also watched going back just for a while, I remembered the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
I watched it too. Yeah, it was fun.
I liked it. That
song was good.
Yeah, with his
Yeah.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's like, oh, he's not a warrior. He's an actor. Oh, can you just not be terrible?
And that's what I just found out too. Again, the actress that plays Nebula is the girl from the new Jumanjis.
Who's she? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Karen Gillian or whatever her name is. or-
Yeah, I don't know what her name
I
is.
liked her in
but-
Jumanjis.
Oh yeah, she was good. Yeah. Yeah, watch it, Derek. Although it's not Christmas anymore, but it's still fun to watch. It's only like 45 minutes long. It's not.
It's
long
really
either.
good. It was really enjoyable. It didn't really take anything away from the what's happening in the movies, but it didn't add anything to it either. Like, well, it added one cool thing at the end. You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
remember. I don't remember. but
I'm not
that's
going to
okay.
ruin it. There is one.
No,
thing.
don't. I can't remember. Oh
is the one thing.
yes, no, yes,
Yeah.
there is the one thing. I know what you're talking about at the very, very end, right when they're
Mhm.
talking.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Yes.
cool little ad.
Yes, yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah.
Man, see, this has been a good episode. We got so much to talk about. We just got to not do episodes for like 4 months.
And then it's just blah 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 blah.
Wanted to thank, well, now Derek's here. I know we've already thanked him, but take the time to thank him right now on our little forum here for inviting us to do the Extra Life charity
Yes.
stream, which was a lot of fun, even though we had power outages and multiple technical issues.
Twice.
And you know what? I thought our setup was great this year.
It was awesome setup. Yeah.
Like it was insane, but man, but it was also, we had a storm and we just lost power twice. You
Yeah,
couldn't
the
control it.
windstorm, right? It was wicked.
Yeah. I don't think we raised as much money as we did with the 4 a.m. time slot, but we also
No.
didn't do anything. Like, we had to drink from that gross ass cup.
Yeah, but it was still fun doing it.
Oh yeah, next year we'll go to your house.
Like they said, overall they didn't raise as much money as last time, but they still did well. So
It was
the
good.
important
It's
part.
always just fun to do that kind of stuff. Plus, we like almost beat Turtles. If we didn't lose the power,
Oh, we would
could
have.
we
We
would have beat Turtles.
Yeah, hands
I'm
down.
a little disappointed to find out that Turtles wasn't a cross-platform game.
Yeah, I'm very surprised on that. Honestly.
No, but that was fun. It was a lot of fun doing it. Always had
Yeah.
a good time with that. You have any random recommendations?
I kind of did with Letterbox. That's my random recommendation.
as long as
Letterboxd.
it's not Cobra Kai, I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I recommended a whole bunch of movies, and I recommended
kinda did too.
Letterbox.
Well, if I haven't recommended it, this is going to be my random recommendation. It was my Christmas present. I'm going to show it again. Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Yeah, I'm gonna come steal that.
I don't know if it's only like four issues.
That's it.
I'll go over the brief for 4 or 5 issues. Robert Rodriguez, riveting from start to finish, he says. So this takes place like in the future. Only one turtle is alive. You don't know who who it is. You do find out who it is. I'm not going to ruin anything.
Oh, you do find out, eh? Okay.
Yeah. This turtle uses all of the weapons of his brothers that have passed. So he has all of the weapons. So you don't know which one it is at first.
Yeah.
Then it goes into the story about how each turtle died, how Splinter died, how Casey Jones died, who did it, and why the turtle's trying to get revenge on it. There's some spots where it's like drawn by like the original comic artist and stuff like that. It's really cool. Really like the story. Great story. Good read. Is not Raph. It's the girl one. Whatever the girl one's name is, Venus. It's Venus. They talk more about them being mutants. So how he's like, this turtle's actually gotten like bigger and he's healing faster. And it's like, well, you're a mutant. You're mutating. You're evolving. And that's like none of the other stuff really talked about that, which I thought was cool. Really easy read. Really well done. If you pick it up and read it, you'll like it. If you're a fan of turtles, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And yes, I also blame Nintendo for no cross-platform stuff. But I've been playing Halo. You weren't joined when I said
no,
that,
he wasn't.
I've been playing Halo quite a bit. It's quite fun. So maybe we can do that if Chris gets it.
Halo. Is it free or something?
Yeah, the online multiplayer is free. I don't know if it's free on Xbox, but it's free on
Steam?
PC. Yeah, through Steam.
So I go to Steam and I look for Halo.
If you want every book as an audiobook, go to the YouTube channel Variant Comics, and they go through each issue audio. Halo Infinite multiplayer. It's really fun.
Halo
or the comic historian. He'll actually read through the comics.
Infinite.
Is it only free on PC or is it free on Xbox as well?
It's free.
Derek.
Next. There, it's downloading.
It's fun. It's super fun. It just reminds me of playing old school Halo.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it. It was, you get annoyed, you get mad, but then it's Halo. And then I played my first game I played, it was just random Slayer where you got like, it was Team Slayer, but you got different, it was like swords and grappling hooks. And I was playing it and I got top kills in my group with 36 kills in one round. And I'm like, what? Is everybody just bad? Or did I just not lose? Because Halo was my first, next to GoldenEye. It was one of my, like, the shooters that I put the most time into. I didn't play Call of Duty much. I didn't play Battlefield. I played Halo. See, Derek says we're awesome because we're friends and we play Halo on Infinite.
Okay. Well, I'm downloading it. Let's set up another game night and we'll play it.
It kind of looks like you have a creepy dude behind you because it's blurred over your shoulder, like Slender Man. I know it's your exercise machine. Yeah, where your face is.
Not.
It's Slender Man.
That?
No,
that's
it's Slender Man. It's
exercise equipment. No, I got rid of that. That's the light for where. This is where I take my pictures for my eBay stuff.
Oh, this is where you take your naked pictures for your OnlyFans.
Yes, that too.
Well, it looks like Slender Man when you do that.
I'll make him Slender Man again. Here,
he's gonna get you. If
What
you
happened?
do the brick wall, then you got to do like a Jerry Seinfeld.
That's what I'm gonna. What's the deal
with Morbius? It sucks. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I watched before we wrap this up, but I did catch up on a lot. I'm happy I watched. Like I said, I'm happy I watched Love and Thunder.
I've been plowing through It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I like Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm on season 10 or 11 right now.
Cricket.
Rickety cricket.
Rickety cricket.
The last episode I watched was the one where they try to make their own art at an art gallery and they have Rickety cricket in, and it's him having a three-way with the dog or something, and that's the artwork that Charlie draws.
He's so messed up. He's so messed up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Nah, the last show I watched fully was Wednesday. You watch it. I think you like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I think Molly would watch it too. So
Luis Guzman.
yeah, he's Gomez, right?
And he's more he's accurate to the comic.
Yes, he is actually.
Gomez.
Now that you say that, yeah, he's definitely because I like Raul Julia as Gomez.
I do
thought he was
too, but
amazing,
if you look at the comics,
yeah, that's
Gomez
what he
is a
looked
portly
like,
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're not wrong there. Yeah.
I am never wrong. You should bet on me for everything. Everything. Try to think if I've watched anything else. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Well, people can see that because we're streaming as well. But thank you for joining us, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We're back. Better than ever. Chris is more handsome.
We are better than ever. We had 2 months to get better than ever. So,
and then we're gonna suck after this one.
Nah, we'll be fine. We'll just.
You sure do suck.
2 month. It certainly does suck.
I gotta leave. My damn wiener kids are listening. But thank you all. Hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. Tune in next episode for... I really don't know.